let's get started. We're doing numbers 20 through 11. So let us get cooking. I'm waiting for the song to end. Okay, here we go. Number 20. And we got no single individual in number 20, Abigail.
Hey Doug, how are you?
So I picked that song because the Pacific Northwest is part of the story. Tacoma is, and I just thought it was funny because in a certain part, like the 2000, I want to say like 2009 to 2015. Microsoft was using, what was it? Roar, I think, for Katy Perry for like remember the anthemic video, all that stuff. So I just thought that shit was fun.
Long before she went to space, right?
Oh, she was in space long before she was on space. She's been in space being on the ground. So she's been in space a long time. That's hey, good on her, I guess. So let's talk a little bit about this. You identify as Misfits, which I think makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to explain what it is No Single Individual does, so people get some context.
Yeah, for sure. So No Single Individual is a strategic and a strategy and account talent partner. We are an agency that services agencies. So we don't work with any brands directly. We operationalized our model to service agencies and agencies alone. And we are well aware, we've kind of been in different phases. Like we always talk about how, like, gosh, 3 years ago, we were just screaming to these holdcos and big agencies, like, freelance is not like a bad thing. It's not just a stopgap. And we were pulling and fighting that fighting that reality for a long time, and really, moved a lot over the last couple of years for working with more majority independent agencies and away from kind of the holdco realities of always kind of pulling teeth to convince them why they talent, and not it just being one-to-one. So yes, do we cover things like mat leaves and pat leaves and things like, and medical leaves and open positions? Sure, we do a lot of that. But I literally just got off a call with a brand new agency potential client, and they just, for example, they have a pharmaceutical cosmetic company, and it's so niche and it's so specific that it's going to be a full-time client for them. But that piece of strategies does not warrant a full-time person, and nor would a person with that niche understanding be a fit for any of their other pieces of business. So let's bring that person in for 6 months and work that account, until you figure out. So love the fact that we're able to be so flexible, and kind of also starting to work with these independent agencies over the last year has transformed our ability to kind of make bold decisions and pivots, and really work the way we have always wanted to work, because they're willing to make those bold decisions that, like, it doesn't always have to be that how it was.
Right.
And ultimately, with working with freelance the way they do, they save money on their bottom line, right? Because so interesting.
Totally. Yeah. So and you keep it small. It's not, and listen, there's value in anybody getting out there, helping people thrive, right? Helping talent thrive, but you keep it small.
Yeah, we have 18 members right now, excluding we have 2 employees, one of which is my sister, Christine, who couldn't be here today because she is in the air on a plane at the moment. And then our head of operations and finance. So we only have the 2 employees. Everyone, including myself, are independent contractors, but it's 18 of us. We call them members, but there's no pay to play. There's none of that. It just kind of means that you're in it with us. And it helps us, the one piece, I'm not saying we're not going to grow, but we're going to grow intentionally, because the one thing of many components in our secret sauce is that I know everyone, right? When I'm operationalizing a team and, or deploying, which sounds so like overly technical, I know who's good at what kind of personality they have, how it might fit. I mean, again, everyone's different and every agency's different. I know who needs the Joker. I know who needs like the rebel in the room, right? Like
the Joker.
It's true, you know, like some people want, you know, you know, it's, and if I lose that ability to know the people on my team and the members in our group, then that secret sauce gets watered down to every other talent marketplace out there that's resume matching, which is not how we hire, right? So why would I resource freelancing based on skills and skills alone? So
yeah, there you go. Well, thank you for supporting this mission. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And go Northwest. Go Northwest.
That's right. Thanks all. Thanks, Doug.
You got it.